Okay, week 9. What do we got going on here? Okay. That was okay. Leafy, you let me down, man. You need to stop this. Whatever. Is what it is. Hey guys, Big Heroes 9 here, giving you another Flaming Snake podcast with ya boy BK and the other one for some reason, Galactic Empire.
Hello. I didn't know I was an other one.
Yep.
I'll have to remember that.
Yep. Alley-oop, my boy. Anyways, we are giving you week 9 of the IPDL, which actually just ended not that long ago, which was like, I think, how long was
We're recording it on time!
That's debatable. 2 hours ago. And, well, I mean, do you have anything you want to say? Do you know of any trades or anything before you start freaking out on me? Actually, no, because there is something I want to mention.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. And I'll look at the... Wait, did Cynthia have trades? You know what? Yeah, Cynthia did have trades. I do remember this. So,
there were two.
So, Cynthia didn't trade Mienshao for Tentacruel. She traded Mienshao for Tentacruel, which, in my opinion, gives her a Rapid Spinner. I mean, she has a Rapid Spinner, she has a Defogger. For some reason, I was thinking Mega Manectric for some reason got Defog. Actually, it's got 2 Defoggers, so amazing. This team just keeps getting better and better, Cynthia. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. And then drops Area Dose for Pinsir, which I will be honest is a little confusing, but I don't know, cause like you lose a web mon, and I don't know if you have another web. No, you don't have any more webs. But you do have a rocker in Cordilli, so respect to that. Respect. Let's see. Chuckle for Venomoth was always a thing. Wait, did Red King make? No, that was just always Red King. Cause Red King is Red King as usual. Oh, here's the big thing that I wanted to talk about. So guys, remember when I was talking about Stakataka? And him, just picking it up. Yeah, nope, not even a thing anymore. He instead drops Gengar for Lycanroc Dusk, and then picks up the worst version of Lycanroc, in my opinion. I'm sorry, my bad. He drops the Lycanroc for Mesprit. He did gain a better Lycanroc, which is okay. Debatable, but instead, he does have a lot more of a threatening team. I think that he still is very dumb for dropping Bronzong. But he's also very smart in dropping Gengar. So, of course, Gengar got nerfed very hard with losing Levitate and taking Curse Body, basically making him a weaker Ghost type, and he's got Doublade, which is a lot more of a bulky mon. It can be ran a lot more ways than one. Of course, Saiga never does.
The Doublade.
Of course, Saiga didn't know that it could be ran like 5 different ways, but anyways.
Yeah, he did. He knows that.
Without shade.
He knows it.
He also had Mesprit. I think if I'm correct, Mesprit does not get defog.
I don't know.
Well,
off the top of my head.
I don't think he does. I don't think it does. I don't see a huge way. Oh wait, no, Rotom-Mow gets defog. So, he has that. He doesn't really have a mon that can rapid spin things away, which isn't a big deal, but it can be in the long run.
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan does not get rapid spin.
I thought it does.
Alley-oop, my boy. No, I've had it for like 7 years. Alley-oop, my boy.
Hitmontop gets it. Hitmonlee, that's what I was thinking of.
There you go. Wait, Hitmonlee? Don't you mean Hitmontop?
2 of the Hitmons get rapid spin.
Whatever. Anyways, and I think there was.
No. We're doing this.
Nope.
We are doing this.
Nope.
And
with that being said, we now get on to our Week 9 recap, where we have Red King versus Dante.
Ha! Yes!
Ow!
Hitmonchan does get rapid spin.
Since when?
Since a long time ago.
If you say so.
I've used it before, that's why I'm just like, that does not sound right.
If you say so. Anyways.
I just looked it up.
I don't care. Anyways, with that being said, we get on to our Week 9 recap, starting off with Dante versus Red King. And that's my battle. Whoops. There we go.
Okay.
And still respect to Dante for that beautiful little Slurpuff name. Okay. So.
Okay. My notes for this one are, first off, this is a note and a critique and a complaint. Maybe even me be yelling at you. Why did you sack the Necrozma? Why? Your Mimikyu was sitting right there. And in the end and everything, losing that Necrozma, it may have cost you the game. You needed something to be able to deal with some of these other threats, like the Swallow, and letting Necrozma go down. It may have cost you. I like the use of low kick on the Zero Aura, but obviously if you would have went for it first, instead of going for knockoff, your Zero Aura would not have taken as much damage as it did, because the Heatran, which was out on the field, used Gracium Z, so Bloom Doom, which was Solar Beam, and did 90, basically, I think it was like 90% damage to it, which, or 80, because it was Life Orb, Zero Aura. So, that did allow the Swallow to come in and kill, which ultimately did end the game, because Swallow had Quick Attack, which I also put down. That was nice prep there. Bad switch on the Swallow. Obviously the Swallow had Focus Sash, but at that point and everything, you would have been able to like Mach Punch or something, I'm assuming, with the Breloom if that came in. And then I like the fact, I mean, I'm not happy that you showed off the Toxapex set. You could have easily finished off the game and everything, but the full use of the Toxapex set, I admit though, it was a cool set. That's why I have it right down here. So I said that was a cool Toxapex set.
It's debatable, because the terrible Greninja, with a very terrible name.
You know what? Fuck you.
I'm just messing with you. No, it was a good Greninja. I think he was more worried about Water Shuriken, which is why he switched out into the Toxapex and then was like, YOLO, we're just gonna show it off.
Fed, didn't it?
The Swallow had Quick Attack.
Aware of that.
So if he would have just Water Shurikened.
Yeah, so as I said,
Also,
he was saving differential.
No, it's not faster. 383 to a 377.
Oh.
So
I think it was Scarfed or something. I don't remember.
The Greninja.
Not watching it, but I know he did it to save differential.
The Greninja.
Or something. I don't remember.
It could have.
How
It
written
could
on
have
what I have
been,
written.
but still, he wouldn't have known that just from the ice beam. So, is what it is. Thank you for the very quick battle. Unlike this next battle, we have the. Honestly, if you do look at it, this could probably be one of the games of the week. And I don't mean this.
It came down to nature.
And I don't mean this as in like, oh, it's only because it's my battle. No, because there have been many times where I said, oh, this is definitely game of the week. For example, I think it was Afonso versus Tash, I want to say it was.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right. And I'm not saying because it was close too, because to be honest, there were a couple games of the weeks, like probably Cynthia versus Brynn, but I don't remember that one. So, anyways, but no, this would have to be my game of the week. Me versus Tipic, and before I say anything, Tipic, DG to you, my dude. Like, really, you actually had me crying in the end. Anyways, let's get on with it.
Alright, let's see.
So I can counter all your complaints.
The Whirlpool set on Suicune was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely loved it, and it really completely almost screwed over Miku's team. It took care of so many major threats and everything.
Debatable, but not debatable.
It took care of a couple major threats.
No, because here I'll tell you why. So what did it kill? It killed what? The melodic. It helped with killing the melodic, and I think it helped with killing Clay. Or yeah, I just seen it.
It did kill Claydol.
Yeah, I was about to say it did just kill the Claydol. And then it killed the melodic, but the melodic wasn't a threat, and I'll tell you why.
It also killed the Sneasel.
It killed the Sneasel. No, it didn't. The Don fan killed the Sneasel.
Oh, no, you're right, yeah. Don fan killed the Sneasel.
My dude. Anyways, as you'll see in like
that was also part of my other note there. I still think that the Suicune put in a lot of work.
I should have just talked about this.
Anyways,
so
knockoff on the Flame Orb was really nice and everything. I think that was an obvious.
It wasn't that obvious, to be honest.
No, it was obvious.
It was
but
not
however,
that
I think it was the better of the two and everything. Rather,
that's
would have been your switch in. But out of the two options that you had there and everything, considering Blacephalon was scarfed and everything, which in the end won you the game, I think you made the right switch in and going into Melodic and getting your Flame Orb knocked off rather than your Scarf and losing your Blacephalon in the process.
That's debatable. I still had a Sneasel.
Which, at that point
was at full health.
I am aware of this, but you also have to remember... No, never mind. That wasn't your switch in. Anyways, bulky Shaman, really nice. So this the crit on the
I mean, that's debatable.
was unfortunate.
I was hoping that he would get up rocks first turn, like as soon as that. So
yeah, Suicune doesn't get rocks.
It was a while, my dude.
You said turn 1.
Or you know what I meant.
No, I didn't.
I meant like turn 1 when he came in. That's what I meant. My bad.
Oh, no. So the Sandstorm on the Dawn fan
was absolutely stupid. Clever, yes, but stupid.
It was so clever.
But very stupid.
But it worked.
Who doesn't run sturdy Dawn fan, my dude?
So like I said, then the crit Stone Edge on the Shaman was...
There was two...
Like I said, the Earth Power would not have killed it. So I really don't think that would have ended up mattering.
It would have weakened. It would have weakened him. I will say that. And
it would have weakened him and everything, but unless the next Stone Edge or something like that, it really wouldn't have mattered. Because in the end and everything, the Terrakion didn't get weakened in any other way and everything. The Psychic one-shot it. But that was the last thing. The Scarf Blacephalon, the Scarf Terrakion, which is what it came down to. And it was basically a battle of who or basically what natures everybody was. So it really was a really good battle.
Okay, for once in my life, I'm actually going to speak about my own battle. A. Who doesn't run Sturdy Donphan? Tipic, I know I just, like, went at you last week about the Zebstrika and...
He's ran this a few weeks now, so...
And something else.
It may have been the Sturdy Donphan.
That was not Sturdy Donphan. You
I
can't...
know.
You can't...
I'm saying you may have been complaining about him not... that he's not brought Sturdy Donphan.
Like, if you're trying to meme against me, my dude, okay. But that actually hurt me inside. And second, what you said about me living, like, 1 in a 16th chance of living, that is incorrect. When I calced it for both Jolly and Adamant, and both crits actually mattered. So, there's that. There was another thing I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah. Because I'm not going to complain about you, because Tipic, you're an amazing battler, despite the rust. The Tauros was kind of interesting. I don't know why you went for the body slam there, knowing that I still had Blacephalon. And then I'm also surprised you kind of didn't switch. Of course, if you're running like full whatever, or knew that, or full normal moves, or didn't know that, didn't know if Tauros killed me at full. So I don't know what that was, but it was still a good match. For once in my life, I'm going to say this, and I know I've been talking for a while about this battle, but it was a good battle, you know? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so, Tipic. Good battle, nice brings, please, just let me see Sturdy on Donphan, just once, let me see it effectively, please. And I really hope you didn't bring Tail Whip, Zebstrika. Really hope you didn't. Anyways, with that being said...
He didn't.
He didn't? Oh yeah, because you had his sets.
Yep.
Why does it keep doing something weird? Okay. It's not just me. Okay. So, next up we have Celebi versus Flygon in one of the most anticlimactic battles in the world, I think.
I liked that battle, actually. I have a few notes for it.
When do you not have notes?
For the next battle.
Although I do see that Sharpedo, my dude. I leave my boy.
My notes for Celebi versus Flygon. The roar on the Empoleon and the Mega Venusaur was did ways to stop Ninjask from getting speed up, because against your team and everything, something like Celebi's team, where if he wants to run something like Choice Specs or something like that, as long as he can get a decent speed on it or something to outspeed all of your mons, he can run through your entire team just like that. So running Roar and knowing this about your team, I think was really smart. So the Empoleon having Roar, I think, is, you know, basic prep, but I think putting Roar on Mega Venusaur was excellent. The battle on the Mega Aggron was a little bit unfortunate, because odds are and everything, whether you would have switched or not and everything, if you chose not to and everything, the Empoleon would have gone down to the Mega Aggron, to another Earthquake, but with the burn prevented that. This is a critique towards Celebi again. Once again, you need to switching and bringing a little bit more defensive prowess if you want to win games and everything. I say this specifically over and over and over again. Because you can run so many besides Contrary Leaf Storm with Choice Specs or Choice Scarf. Serperior is actually a really great defensive threat.
He wasn't running Scarf or Specs.
I know, but I'm just meaning this in general, because there are multiple ways to run Serperior.
He can also stop bringing Fairy type Sylvalia like 5 million times And
Yeah,
again,
you have full. If you don't know, you have full range of all the Celebi.
oh, and again, this is all active, coming week 11, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'll talk about it in a minute.
Wait.
Go ahead, finish up.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Anyways, then Final Gambit. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Absolutely
It
beautiful.
didn't do much.
Hey,
That's my
it
only problem
allowed.
with it.
The thing that I'm happy with though is it's because it allowed the Tyrantrum to come in, which he played to come in and set up. And if it wasn't, I personally think if it wasn't for the fact that the Sharpedo was Focus Sash, Tyrantrum had the chance to go ahead and reverse sweep and win Celebi the game 1-0. Celebi played that Tyrantrum perfectly. And I want him to know that because he did. He played it perfectly, and but Flygon's prep was on point, and it prevented a sweep from something like that. So, but he did. You played that perfectly.
I will admit that Celebi, you did really good with the Tyrantrum. There's just a couple things that are kind of like throwing me off. Why did you defog knowing that, I think, what was it? I think it was on the Mega Venusaur, when there probably could have been a better chance to do that. And again, you do need to stop bringing Celebi Fairy, because you know you're not limited to that, except, you know, you can bring it. I'm 100% okay with that. Just all of the things that Gala has said, active towards week 11, please. Anyways, with that being said, we have Afonso versus Pred next. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Pred's picture. Why? Okay. Nice PFP, Pred. Anyways, on to you, Gala.
Okay. I have no notes for this battle.
Are you kidding me?
I really don't. In the beginning and everything, there were some and everything, doing damage. But then Pred forgot and started setting up with the Quagsire against the Mega Gyarados. And then Mega Gyarados had Mold Breaker. And then went ahead
I
and
forgot about
bopped Pred's team.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And completely swept it.
Okay, there's a couple.
I don't have many notes about it. That's all I have. Is Mega Gyarados sweep. And then something else I may have crossed out. Mold Breaker. Yeah.
Okay, there's a couple things here that are kind of being thought about. So let's see. Let us see. Choice Scarf trick twice in a row? Question mark. B, yeah, Mold Breaker. I think that's just what it is. Although I'm kind of confused how the crunch did like 39. Oh, and then it did 38. Okay, never mind. Like I thought Mold Breaker like tears apart the unaware, and so that way this thing is like dying to every single thing.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that he did set up.
Yes, but Mold. Oh, okay, never mind.
It doesn't change stat changes though. That's why he chose to set up.
Even though it should.
Yeah.
Mold Breaker is so unbroken, it ain't even real. Okay, so. Gala, do you mind explaining that?
It's for the people. They need to fill in.
Yeah, that's not a thing. If you really want to see a thing.
Oh.
Don't touch me, my dude.
Hey, I didn't say anything. I asked.
Sure you didn't. Okay, so
Fill in the blank.
next up we
The game.
we have Saiga versus Gala. I almost said Pred. Interesting matchup here, and I will say that Saiga, you have legit made my hate list, cause that Delphox is not named after me. It's, yeah. I mean, unless I am your hope and dream. Anyways, Gala, take it away.
Mystical Fire Delphox. That was nice. That was
Best
really
thing
nice.
in the world.
You also had the ability Blade, which
Yeah.
kind of after the battle, I was confused until I realized, oh, that's right. It actually gets Blaze too. I mean, it's not just Magician. And afterwards and everything, he's just like, yeah, I was wondering why my calc said it didn't do that much and everything, because he didn't put his actual sets in. I mean, he changed the stats and everything, but he didn't put his actual thing in and everything. So it automatically set it to Magician. And he was trying to figure out how the fuck did it do that much too, without letting me know that he was. Recycle Alolan Muck. I just have 2 words for that. Fuck that. It's extremely, extremely annoying. I've been beaten by it so many times before in the past, and I'm really happy I had Megalopta, to take care of that and everything, forced to switch out.
You had a power-up punch Megalopony, you mean?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Megalopony with power-up punches just destroying everything. Minus the Mega Aerodactyl, which I misplayed. I thought that, I really thought that he was going to go ahead and click Pursuit. I thought Pursuit would have been the obvious play and everything, because he thought that I would probably going to want to switch out and everything.
You can just high jump kick him.
I don't outspeed the Mega Aerodactyl.
I don't care.
But that's what I did do, is I went ahead and I clicked HJK, because I lived a Pursuit, unless I was obviously retreating. Then I would have died. However, if he went for something like a wing attack and I went that, I thought that Pursuit would have been his best play, so I went ahead and I predicted a Pursuit and everything, knowing that I would live. And I may have gone for a Drain Punch. I'm not 100% sure what I ended up going for, obviously, because you never found out. It was either HJK or Punch, and I may have gone for the Drain Punch. You played Taunt on the Mega Aerodactyl really wrong. I think that was like his turn. I brought in my Kingdra, who's Taunt, expecting me to Dragon Dance, I'm pretty sure. However, I was Scarfed Kingdra, and I went for a Scald, and that pretty much just disabled your Mega Arrow. So that's what I also put. Scarf Kingdra was a great bring, and it got 4 kills in that match, or 3 or 4. It should have gotten another kill, in the end and everything, and that was another thing in the end. Gengar lived, obviously, but I lived as well. But he got the toxic, he got the poison on me, and it killed my Kingdra, which would have been complete the sweep. With the Kingdra, which I would have absolutely loved. I don't know if it was a sweep, but basically Kingdra would have gotten a shit ton of kills. So that was a tad unfortunate, but and then the other thing was Arcanine fuck up. I don't know how it happened, but I went into that battle with 4 moves on my Arcanine, and during the battle, and because of this, he actually lost the game, I think, because I think he predicted either a switch or a different move or something. So Morning Sun or something like that. He went back into his Alolan Muck. And I went for the Flare Blitz again because it was the only. I was just gonna sack it. That's also why early in the match and everything, when I said, oh shit, GG, I lose. Because I had this thing specifically designed to stop the Alolan Muck. Although with the sit that he brought, they still may have not been able to stop it. but I went for the Flare Blitz because it was the only move I had. Oh, and it cost him so much. But like I said, the last note I have was the Kingdom Poison, which obviously didn't affect the game except for a differential. Cry.
Alright, so, with that being said, next up we have Cynthia versus Brynn, in which I already see Cynthia has a Mega Manetric, but it's fine.
I'll tell you what. This game was the best game of the week.
Okay.
It was the best game from the last 2 weeks.
Okay, that might be carrying a bit far, but...
It was the best game in like 2 or 3 weeks, potentially. This battle was so evenly matched. They played this battle so well. I don't have that many things to say about it. I only have 2 notes written down, besides the one where I said that it was... Sides played great. This was such an amazing battle, and I wanted to... Because...
Do you know how many turns it is? Or an estimate?
Maybe 50?
Okay, we're gonna do a little...
It's a decent amount of turns. There was some
stall involved.
Little, I think. If you want to talk about stall, go to Leafy.
Yeah, nope.
So, the one thing, obviously, I think was in this situation, which was HP Water on the Mega Man. That was an obvious bring. However, it's still nice to note that you brought it and everything, because it was able to take care of that Mega Camera. And then the roll in the Pyukamuku from the Zygarde with 1,000 arrows. Basically, you had a 50-50% chance to kill it. You did not get that, and with that and everything, Pyukamuku was able to outstall your Zygarde. Like I said, and those are really the only 2 things that... Just the battle was so good that I just...
Yeah.
Game of the week, in my opinion, easily.
From what I've seen, because obviously I have to skip through it for time constraints, it did look like probably game of the week, honestly. So, yeah, it's back-to-back 1-0, well, actually, no, I don't think last week was 1-0 victory game of the week. But no, 2 really good back-to-back, 1-0 games. I think, I don't know, I think the 1% was huge, and I also think that Gala needs to take better notes.
You want better notes and everything? Fine. I'll have to work on that. I thought my notes...
No, your notes are good. It's just like you took no notes on it.
Because I had no notes to take on this one. They played it so well. They made the right thing right. And everything. And the prep, I mean, there was not... I don't want to say there was not... Major things I pointed out, like the HP wall, you know. But it was just... Oh, I don't know.
Alright, so...
It was just such a good battle.
The last battle we're going to be highlighting, hopefully a lot more time, is Nick versus Tash. I think... I don't know how I feel about this battle. I really don't. Take it away.
So Taunt was a smart bring on the Tornadus Theory. Kept setting up rock. Anything trickery. If you had it. I have a few notes, but the Will-O-Wisp on the Komodo was really nice. It kept that thing in check and everything. And what was the move that you used to set up? Bulk up or something? It was the move that you used to set up. Or what was D dance? Just
Yep,
I don't
it
know
was
why I said
D-Dance.
bulk up. I don't know why I said bulk.
Bulk up D-Dance. Komodo
Bulk up.
confirmed.
Bulk up D dance Komodo confirmed.
Nick,
Oh.
you may use that in the final week of IPDL, as long as you give me credit.
So, and then it was back and forth. Great play after great play, you know, a couple switching out, couple misplays, I think, here and there, and I think things you may have been. But things started to heat back up again when the Lowland Ninetales came in. And because of that Lowland Ninetales being scarfed and everything, it took down that Tornadus Theron. It was able to, would have been able to just basically sweep the game if the Dougie hadn't been, sashed. I wanted to say scarfed too, but no, the Dougie was sashed. Ursel, I think it was.
Yeah, it's a common set.
So, without that and everything, that Lotus Ninetales would have been a game. So obviously nice prep. Healthy and everything, that way it could deal with this late game here. And then as for the last bit, turns and everything, you can just skip over, because this is going to be basically streamed out between Araquanid and Dunsparce. Dunsparce using Coil, and Araquanid using Liquidation, and dropping the defense back of the Dunsparce. And that ultimately is what gave Nick the fact of that. But then I'm not sure exactly how much the Redonmo would have been able to, how much damage it would have been able to do the Dunsparce. That's the only thing, though, so I don't know who. Check.
Yeah, I will say that I really wish Dunsparce would have won that battle.
Yeah, that would have been cool. It would have been really cool.
Such a good hero story.
Huge win, Nick, though. Puts him up 5-4, and it puts him right into the thick of the playoff race.
Yep.
With multiple people. With me beating Saiga, that puts Saiga at 5-4. With him beating Tash, that puts Tash at 5-4.
We will get to that in like 1 second, because we have to go over the Shadow Division and everything else with all the 5-4s.
Okay. Well, first off,
we're not talking about it.
I'm going to mention one thing. We're not thing because I know you don't want. I still think it's a little bit unfair. Gil played he played okay, but I don't really have a note. More of a sentence written down. Reuniclus could have swept if Gil hadn't. He made some really nice plays and allowed it to where he would have been in a position where his Mandibuzz would have been able to take down the Reuniclus. So he kept the game alive by going. It kept going, and then I can't remember exactly what happened. The fact that he was able to beat the Reuniclus or whatnot, but Leafy basically just stopped caring.
He threw.
He threw.
He basically
he let the Toxic Croak set up on purpose, and he swept his team with the Toxic Croak.
He basically gave Gil his second free win of the season.
Yeah. So that's all we're going to mention about this battle, because there's... Yeah.
Yep, because if we do, we both know that we would be here for another... maybe 5 hours. Because of all the BL that's a part of it.
Okay.
Anyways, with that being said, we have the Shadow Division in our standings right now. Cynthia and Galactic Tape taking a hold of 2 spots of the playoffs so far. With Miku falling behind at 4 and 5, while Cynthia and Galactic are at 5 and 4. The only thing separating them is the... Wait a minute, what? Is the death rate? Is the death? Hello?
Yep.
Gala, you want to explain that? What happened?
I've lost more mon.
No, I mean, like, how, did you and Cynthia plan this to have like 41 after?
No, we did not.
All right. And with Miku coming.
No, my plan was to be.
Is to what?
My plan was to not have
I don't know why you keep
at least
cutting
6-3 record. But I lost a couple games and I misplayed a couple games. That definitely cost me.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to mention. Holy sh! Vision.
Oh no, not the train, not the train. Anyways,
Wait, no, there's no train coming.
Oh, I thought I heard a train.
No, it may have been your own imagination. But no, the Shadow Division. It's turned into a nightmare. Everybody's basically in a position now. Next week,
Almost
basically
everyone.
is. Oh man.
Anyways,
A win by Miku that puts you back up 5-5, and if any of us lose,
it won't. I don't think it'll happen. Cause wait, no, it could happen. No one plays each other. Okay.
Exactly.
Anyways, with
That's
that
my
being.
point exactly. All 4 of us.
Stop. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Shit show.
So we have Cynthia and Galactic at 5 and 4, with Miku slowly picking back up at 4 and 5.
And Gil's out there at 5.
Yeah, we're not.
2.
We're not speaking of that for a couple of term reasons. Anyways, and in the Thunder Division, we have Afonso and Brynn, who have the top 2 spots, and I think in this whole conference, yeah, at 8 and 1 and 7 and 2. One thing I'm gonna mention, Brynn, keep memeing, my dude, keep memeing. Sponsored by Pepsi. Anyways, we have Red King and Leafy slowly dropping
Are you allowed
down.
to say that?
It's my podcast. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that.
Okay,
Pepsi
okay.
doesn't like me anyways. Anyways, so,
I drink a shit ton of Mountain Dew Pepsi. I'm drinking one right now.
I can't say anything about Leafy, to be honest. After that battle, I don't even know what to say about him. But Red King is still in a position. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Leafy's actually eliminated from playoffs.
Nope.
Yeah, 6 weeks. Or no, I'm sorry. He's eliminated from clinching his division. My bad.
You just completely, I wanted to say that at the end. So.
My podcast.
I'll remind you here and everything that from here on out,
anyways, we have the River Division.
I will be doing playoffs.
Pred at 6 and 3, Dante at 5 and 4, with Nick just holding on by 1 differential, which I think was caused by the Dunsparce. Nick
No,
with
the Dunsparce got 0 kills.
Oh man, that would have been such a good story to tell. Tell the tale of Dunsparce slowly screwing Nick over of playoffs. And then we have Tipic at 1 and 8, sadly. I'm pretty sure he's still in contention for for playoffs and for another thing.
I find it so sad that he's 1 and 8.
I do too. He has such a good team.
He has played his ass off these last 2 games, and in every single one, it's just not enough.
Yeah, I honestly do feel that. Personally, Tepig, if I could give you my record, I would do that. And yes, I just threw out a meme for people who are in my other league, the RGPL. Anyways, so, and then we have the Wind Division, which is slowly looking to become more and more Flygon-ish. In which, Flygon, who is at 7 and 2, followed by Saiga at 5 and 4, somehow holding his position. Actually, never mind, I can't even say that because Dante's way closer. Wait. Hey!
Let me do it!
No.
Let me do it!
Tash is 5 and 4 with a +4 differential. Who is?
Let me do it!
I was gonna say, can I finish the Wind Division?
Okay.
Okay. And then Celebi is
Celebi.
Celebi. Sorry, Celebi, but you had this coming.
Okay.
But you might get your revenge next week. Anyways,
League standings.
I was just about to say
First,
that.
overall, Afonso, 8-1, plus 29.
Now that I think about it,
Second.
Tash.
Second is Flygon, 7-2, plus 20. Brynn, 7-2, plus 8. Pred, 6-3, plus 17.
Has Tash played?
And then comes the complete and in total entire shit show that is the group of half the entire league is
5 and 4.
Saiga leads it at plus 8, 5-4 plus 8. However, Cynthia is also 5-4 plus 8.
Oh, Dante beat Tash. Never mind.
However, when it comes to this and everything, we have, in order to determine, if it were who has the most kills.
And who is less memeish?
Saiga has one more, giving him that little bit of an edge versus. But the thing that I love the most, the two play each other week 10, which is this coming week.
Oh, big oof.
It's gonna be brutal. Next up, myself, Galactic, 5-4 plus 5. Then you have Dante, 5-4 plus 4. And Tash at 5-4 plus 4. So we go back up here, we look at the kills and everything. Dante has 40 kills, Tash has 39 kills.
You know what sucks?
Oh. However, because of this and everything, and I originally I went with the KD and everything for the versus Saiga and
Stolen
everything
from the ASL.
because they hadn't played and everything. Now, when it comes to actual playoff seedings and everything, head-to-head will come before KD.
That's a
I
first.
mean, not before KD ratio, but KD ratio
But kills
before
Okay.
before the amount of kills.
Can I mention something real quick?
Sure.
Cynthia and Saiga are the only two people that have a 5-4 record that play each other next week, and I'm very disappointed at that.
I am too. I am too.
I mean, hey, that means that everyone else who is 5-4 could lose. I'd be down. I'd be down for that. And they can all maybe lose 6-0. Maybe.
I know you would be.
Bit of a stretch, but if they all lost 6-0, that'd be great. And just because Gal is here, I'll say 5-0.
Oh, thank
for
you.
him. You're welcome. Anyways,
Much appreciated.
you're welcome.
Seriously, you have no idea how much.
I don't know why.
Why you keep cutting out?
Your headset just completely fucked up.
Yeah, go figure.
Anyways,
rounding
Cash
down.
Dante 5-4 plus 4, Nick 5-4 plus 3, Gil 5-4. There's the whole. Miku is right behind them though at 4-5 minus 6, Red King 2 and 7 minus 26. There's your drop off, people. And then after Red King and everything, Tipic at 1-8 minus 18. How do you get to be 1-8 minus 18? That is such a good differential for being how far behind you.
Okay, I was about to say, how is 1-8 minus 18 a good differential? And then you said like because of how hard he was playing, which I do agree.
I mean, if you
I
look
do
at
agree.
it, for 1-8 for him to only be minus.
And for him to actually be in contention for for his division title, yeah, definitely. Because Celebi,
Sort of.
well, okay, yeah, but Celebi has to lose. Like, if Celebi loses to me, he's basically not in contention. If Tipic loses, he's
pretty much gonna be out of contention.
Depends
unless I pull a miracle.
Unless you beat Pred, in which I think I don't have you doing. Anyways, so with that being said,
anyways, Tipic minus 18, Leafy 1-8 minus 24, Celebi.
We're not even gonna talk about some of the 1-8s. I'll be honest. Anyways, so with that being said, we got the trades done. We got the schedule done. We're not gonna talk about playoffs because despite a lot changing there, I don't know. There's just not much that needs to be talked about. So
It's very simple. Cynthia plays Brynn, Afonso. Pred plays Dante, so that changes. And then Flygon plays Saiga. Those are your current playoff matchups.
yeah.
MVP.
Whoa. Can I stop? touching things, please. Thank you.
This is your section, so.
Yeah, I know this is my section. So.
And I'm gonna start talking over you, Bob.
Okay, so. I'm typing gay in the MVP race for one reason, so do not delete it. Do not delete it. I have a reason for this. So, first up we have Mega Gyarados, Kyron Black, Mega Manectric, Mega Lopunny, Mega Glade, Mega Charizard X, which you can barely see the X, Mega Aerodactyl,
Yeah,
Hydreigon, Alakazam, and then Tapu Koko in the end. Now, you may be asking, why did I type in gay into the Pokemon thing? There is a huge reason. So, these gays...
No! Leave it there!
These gays represent one thing. Okay? And that is that we are...
The fact that none of your Mons are there.
Well, okay, besides that. But, the other reason is because we support LGBT, community.
Who says that?
You don't support them.
I don't...
You're gay.
I don't have a problem with it. My ex was bi.
Boy. Anyways, so, the reasons I have gay is because depending on how I'm looking at these mons, there's always a gay quality to them. In this case, Mega Gyarados just got off way too easily. So that's their gay moment. And yes, gay is spelled wrong for a reason, because we support LGBTs. Anyways, Kyron Black. It was doing really, like, it was doing really good, in, the weeks to come, or, like, I think, 3 weeks passed, 4 weeks passed, and it's doing really good, but it's not showing off as much as it has needed to. Like, in the match versus Celebi, it didn't come, it didn't do anything, so, yeah, that's
Which
that.
scares me.
That's that game moment. Mega Manectric. I don't think it really had that much effectiveness this week as it has during this whole entire season.
Oh, I think it had a great effectiveness. It got
from this week?
3 kills. Yeah, last week Mega Manectric had a.
Oh yeah, okay, my bad.
My bad. This week.
Again, I kind of skimmed through the battle. My bad. Anyways,
Mega Manectric was a really good star.
It's been brought every single time, which may make it predictable, and easy for this thing to be brought up against. So
She plays it well though.
But she does play it well, so there's not really much of a game moment except that kind of be prepared for the unexpected. Mega Lopunny. This is a fun one because I get to bash Gala a million times about this.
And I really don't care.
Hasn't ran Fake Out Last Resort yet.
Yes, I have.
You have? When?
Versus Brynn. Last week.
Was it used?
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's dumb. Probably didn't get any kills.
No, it didn't.
Yep, exactly. Game moment right there. Mega Glade hasn't been able to show off its full potential, and I mean this in the probably worst way possible. You're still at 12 kills, man. Do your job.
Please do not get any more this week.
Do your job, and you can actually become super good, and actually become part of a threat, and actually be a threat. So, Mega Charizard X. In your battle, you switched out, and then switched out again, and I'm really kind of confused. Like, where was its purpose? I know it did really good pressuring some things this week, but I'm talking about, like, where's the pressure in this whole entire season? Because I've only seen you week 8 and week 2 when you were actually powering through.
Playstyles different.
It is, but it needs to do better.
His team though, and he doesn't set up.
Well, no, I'm not saying that he has to run it set up. I'm just saying that Mega X can be more powerful than how it's being used. But just don't let that be the reason it falls off the charts. So, that's that game moment. Mega Aerodactyl. I'm sorry, it's Saiga's team. I'm bashing. So Mega Aerodactyl. I don't know how you made it up here. I don't know why you're up here. I'm pretty sure that Gala accidentally typed Mega Aerodactyl because he was so afraid. Oh wait, no, it was there last week too. Oh, wait.
It's been there a while.
I'm not actually happy about that. Well,
Mega Aerodactyl's been up there since week 6.
well, that's gay.
And then I'm pretty sure it was.
That's gay.
It
So,
was their weeks. Yeah, it was just their
okay,
weeks starting
Hydreigon.
Yeah, I
But-
limited it to 1 kill though this week. That was on the Megalopodon.
Buddy, you're better than this. You're supposed to be representing not only Dallas, but Hope's Peak. My dude. Come on, man. Don't be gay.
Also, please start after week 10.
Yes, please start after week 10 as well. There's a
I
lot
would
of things that need to
appreciate
start
it.
after week 10. Alakazam, you are just a big meme that everybody loves, but you're not memeing. You're not doing any memes. I haven't seen memes. Do some memes and you'll beat a number 1. You'll be better than Tropius. That's that game.
Ooh. I don't know, man.
Tapu Koko.
Don't erase my faces.
Tapu Koko. Honestly, you're not relevant anymore. Until you have Hawlucha by your side. You're not relevant. I'm sorry. There's the game moments. You thought. Anyways, with that being said,
No, I need to put it back.
with that being said, is Pick'ems updated?
Okay. What?
Is Pick'ems updated?
Yes, they are.
Oh my god, they are. Whoa. Whoa.
Wait, it may not,
Wait, I
don't
voted
think
for-
your battle.
Yeah.
Your battle and the one that's happened for week 10, but I don't have that one in. So the one
How'd
battle
you
that
go
happened
5
tonight.
and 3? That's bull.
Look at Nick. He went fucking 6 and 2.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, you update those while I talk about week 10. So, week 10. Oh, it's good week 10. There's some people that I'm gonna be bashing here, but we have Tash versus Leafy, in which actually I'm sorry. My fault, my bad. You know that's how I do it. We have Red King versus Gil, and I think it was like 5 people going for Red King, while Gil has everyone else. I think 3, 4. Oh wait, no, it's 5v5. So, reason I'm picking Gil, and I know that is the biggest shocker that anyone could ever hope for. Gil, you actually have a decent matchup. Gil, you've actually been doing good with how you battle. With the mons you have. Gil, you're still a trash Brazilian who doesn't know how to handle, what is it? Not Cartana. What was his tier 2? Give me a sec. I'm about to look this up. It is the, it's the Victini. That's what it is. Still don't know how to use Victini. Wait, did you try? Okay, I was about to say, when did I not see a Cartana there? If you actually know what you're doing, you can actually win this match. Gala, you have Red King. What do you say?
Hold on, that was. I'm sorry, you told me to update the standings.
Okay, you know what? We'll keep going with me real quick until he can finally catch up. So, Tash versus Leafy. I went with Tash along with Galactic. I just think Tash has been playing his butt off. I think Leafy's basically given up at this point, and honestly, I couldn't have seen this coming because it's Leafy. I don't know why, but I feel like Leafy always gives up week 15 unless he's in a playoff position. Like, you get what I'm saying? And he's just given up at this point, especially against Gil, which was the dumbest idea anyone has ever seen. Well, I mean, besides when Gala gave him another free 6-0. Anyways, but point is that, yeah, that's just it. There's no other thing to really say. I think that Tess just has a really good matchup as well. We have Brynn versus Nick, where I'm pretty sure everyone voted for Brynn. Honestly, I forgot why I voted for Brynn. I probably accidentally clicked Brynn and meant to click Nick. So my bad. But at the same time, I can see why I picked Brynn. Brynn's been on a roll. Brynn's got the memes. Brynn's got that juicy fire. And Nick just has Queen references. But then again, Queen references are good. I haven't been predicting scores.
Fuck.
What'd you do?
No.
Spilled your sponsorship?
Hold on. Oh.
Big oof. About to hear Gallo moan for like 5 hours. Anyways, I have...
I'll do the week. Finish later.
I have Brynn 2-0.
Where are we at?
Brynn versus Nick.
Okay, so Gil versus Red King. I have Red King. I think he will win. I'll just keep it at that. Tash and Leafy, I have Tash. Leafy is basically done.
He's given up for the season.
Although I do admit, though, he was on today and he quite happy. He was having a couple stressful weeks and everything just with life, but he seemed really happy. So we'll see. Nick versus Brynn. I picked Nick and everything. Nick's on a roll, everything. I thought that his team had the better type matchup. It just depended on how he played it. And that's actually a battle that's already happened for week 10, but we'll get into that next week. Yep, Brynn versus Nick already happened.
I'll have to watch that. Wait, did that happen after me versus Tipic?
Yes, did. Directly after.
Of course it did. I should have known. I was probably like in tears while this was happening. Saiga versus Cynthia. Gala,
Game of the week.
It's not game of the week.
I know it's not the game of the week.
It's
but
not. It's not game of the week. I'm sorry. I just see like two other ones that could be game of the week. But
no, I agree. This one isn't game of the week.
I have Cynthia though.
For one.
I have Cynthia. I think that she's just been popping off. I mean, I know she just lost to Brynn, but that was a close game. What can you say? You know, she didn't get rolled or smoked. I have Cynthia. Because it's Saiga, I'm gonna say 3-0. If it wasn't Saiga, I would say like 5-0. So 3-0.
Okay.
You're welcome, Saiga.
I would go ahead and I went with
Gay guy.
I went with Saiga on this one and everything. I like Saigai's matchup versus her team and everything. I like the trades that he's made recently. The Chansey is going to be really important, especially that Mian Shao is gone. Please. However, the Darmanitan will still be able to do a decent amount in the matchup and everything, but I think Saiga will have to play this extremely well if he wants to walk away here with a win.
I know this is gonna make people cringe, but Gala, do you know the way? Do you know the way for Pred versus Saiga? Or Pred versus Gala? Do you know the way?
No.
Yeah, apparently you don't, because everyone voted against you.
Even myself.
Yeah, you do not know the way. I have Pred. Like I wanna say 4-0. Only because Gala is gay, and he doesn't know the way.
Well, it's okay. I'll take a 4. I'll take a.
Actually, no, because I said he wanted. I said he needed to lose 5-0. Okay, there we go.
So I would like to apologize to the poor souls who voted for Nick Bonzo. I am sorry for your loss.
In before they actually win.
I hope so, because that means.
Actually, that's not good. Disregard that.
Oh, so.
Okay, there goes my cringe. I needed a title for this episode.
You what?
I needed a title for that episode. I'm sorry for the cringe.
Oh, it's okay. Well, there's a train coming, so now you can name it after the train.
Anyways, I had to do it for the Brynn. So, Flygon versus Afonso. Everyone went Flygon. Except for Nick and Red King. Flygon, I do think you have a really good matchup. I think this is going to be game of the week. If not game of the day, depending on when this happens. But really, you just have a better matchup than Afonso. I think Afonso's still slow to get up, despite really beating Pred, which is a huge thing. And I think, actually, now that I think about it, I might use my change of pick because he's beaten the top 2 already.
I'm sorry, you can't change it. It was locked as of Sunday night.
That's gay.
Sorry.
He beat
Saiga for week 11, but you cannot pick this. You cannot change it.
Okay, he beat Saiga. He beat Pred. Why am I going against Afonso here? Because Afonso is slowly...
For the same reason I'm going against him.
Slowly losing the type matchup against Flygon.
Tell you what, though, the only reason why I'm going for...
is because you need Afonso to lose.
No, it's because of the fact that I think Flygon has such...
Afonso...
to win.
This is gonna be fun. Next up is the actual game of the week. The best match in the whole entire league. This is gonna be game of the year. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
What is it, HD versus Dante?
Yes, it is the HD versus Dante award. Where it is basically Miku versus Celebi. Dante, I swear to God, you're just doing this to spite me, and so are you, Red King. You both are evil, evil souls. Marks it all already.
I will tell you though, please be careful.
I do have to be careful because Celebi does.
Do never underestimate him.
Celebi, yeah, he beat Saiga somehow.
Not in this league, not this time.
Oh, okay.
Not this time.
I don't even know if Celebi watches these podcasts, but if you do, good luck, man. Remember that all of the things that Gala has said are supposed to happen during week 11 onward, not week 10 onward. So, there you go, buddy. And I honestly see that
to win 3-0.
I'm saying 4-0 just because of stupidity. And then we have Dante versus Tipic. The beautiful, beautiful... Oh, wait. I voted against Tipic.
I voted for Tipic.
I probably did this because Tipic has a 1-8 record, but he's not slipping. He's not like what's his face. He's not like what's his name?
Leafy.
No, not Well, yeah, Leafy.
Red King.
Leafy. Leafy. Celebi. Well, no, Celebi's always been slipping. Red King. Leafy. Gil, with huge capital letters. But no, I just think that if Dante can really get rid of the cores of Whirlpool, Suicune, then it's a definite win, which I can definitely see Dante doing. So I'm gonna say Dante in a 2-0.
I think Tipic is gonna win it, and I think it's gonna also be in a very, very...
Alright. And with that being said, that is the... Gala? You have anything else to say before...
I'm checking. I'm going to make...
You're checking your trades? Because didn't Afonso make trades?
No, we're recording this, like I said, we're recording this late at night. It's 11:39 and everything. Today is trade day, the active week 10. He wants these trades to be active week 11, so he asked me to go ahead and put them in at midnight tonight when it's going.
Everything's going on at week 11. Don't miss it.
Yeah.
It is going to be the 2-hour special.
2 hours.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
About to say, excuse me.
Yeah, 2-hour special where we go in depth of how the teams are looking. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. If this video gets, I'm not gonna say like 100 because that's definitely illegal. But I don't want to say too low and I don't want to say too high. So, if we can get 7 likes on this video, we will do a 2-hour special going in depth on the teams, how they've been looking, how they could be finishing, and if I have to, I'll do it on my own then.
I never agreed to this.
And how the teams could be shaping up even for week 6, or even for the current playoffs, if that even made sense. Anyways, so
if we get it to 10 likes so you can free go.
Okay, and if
galactic from the short shirt.
And if we get it to 1 like, we will ban Gil from the league. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I have been BK. Gala, as usual, he's probably listening to trains clinging the clang. Anyways, if you like this video, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new because your support is 100% appreciated. I'm sorry about that.
Really.
I'm sorry about the one video that I said I was gonna have like 2 weeks ago. I'm working on trying to get an editing device to like do something, but it's probably not gonna happen. So it should be up very soon. As well, Red King versus Miku is not happening. The video crashed and it would not let me upload. So RIP the dream. I will say the Red King, it was a great battle. I really wish people could have seen it. And until then, really, I have been BK. This is Gala, the trashiest podcast host or co-host ever. Just kidding. We love you.
I hope so.
Until then, peace out, Mikuins.
Peace.